What's good? We back. Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. We back. This time with acceptable duckers, man. And acceptable duckers for people that don't know the difference between that and the Duck Chronicle installments that I do. Acceptable ducker is somebody that's been ducking and the major media and the fans kind of give them a pass. And Duck Chronicles is just me spotlighting fighters that's, you know, ducking as they duck. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they duck, or I believe it's a duck move, I go ahead and do Duck Chronicles. And shout out to everybody been working with the Boxing Clinic damn near since day one. And, you know, just because the growth coming, I ain't forgot about my day one homies. And, like I say, man, we back. One time for the one time. And, yeah, you know, Jarrell Miller, you know, he passed up on fighting Pulve, you know. Dimitri Sautia, the promotional company, I had a bad taste in my mouth with them. Because I applied for credentials for Clarissa Shields, and they could have just hit me back and denied me. But, you know it is what it is. They didn't say nothing. But, you know, I'm going to keep it a buck here. Said that they was trying to, you know, get Pulve to, you know, move it to a neutral location to fight the United States. He didn't do it. Obviously, he didn't want to fight Miller neither. Let me say that. I'm not going to just completely bash Miller. Because Pulve was going to fight Dillian White in Chicago, you know. You know, he wasn't going to take it to the UK. Dillian White said the money, $250K, wasn't large enough. Big Baby Miller passed up over $500K for this fight. That's a fact. But like he said, he got a network deal with HBO. So why would he go to Bulgaria and fight there? For what? But obviously, if you want to go ahead and be Anthony Joshua's mandatory, you want to fight Anthony Joshua. You don't want to have to worry about Eddie Hearn playing with you, because him and Eddie has a working relationship on a fight-by-fight basis. There's no contract, according to Miller, because he owns stock in whatever, Dimitri Sautia Promotions, whatever it is, Salty Mouth Promotions. He owns stock in it, but they didn't even do a bid because they don't have no money with the purse bid with Pulve. Nobody bid it. His business buddy, Eddie Hearn, didn't bid. His promotional company on stock in didn't bid. He didn't bid because the money not long enough. And then we talked about him being in the Duck Chronicles this morning, you know, by ducking Andy Ruiz. So who he gonna fight? Because I'm tired of him running his mouth. If he didn't run his mouth, I wouldn't have an issue with him, you know, so much. But he said he don't want to fight Wilder right now, all right? He said that. Blue Blood Sports got the interview. He don't want to fight Wilder right now. We could build it up, you know. You feel me? He don't want to fight Andy Ruiz. He didn't want to fight Pulve for a mandatory to get to Anthony Joshua. Said he didn't want to leave the country. You know, at some point, you know what I'm saying, you know, you got to call a duck. And he the biggest duck in the game, literally, almost literally, but for sure figuratively. You know, he runs his mouth about this and that. What do you do to Ortiz? That's another guy he ducked, Luis Ortiz. He called him an old man, but he ain't trying to catch the fade with him. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I put this picture up, because he don't deserve to have his face shown in the box community. He don't deserve to have his face shown around New York City being a duck. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the New York way. You know, that ain't New York state of mind. Going around ducking guys. Sometimes you got to compromise and take a step back to get what you really want. If you really want to fight Anthony Joshua, you would have fought him. But yeah, Pulve did pull a duck move for real. He did. He did pull some whole shit. Because he could have had that fight in the United States. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't want to fight in your home country versus a hometown person and get robbed. So now he going to fight Hifi, another duck dude who ducked Deontay Wilder a year ago in March. And he got offered a Wilder fight. He ducked that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's just a whole group of ducks. And now he going to fight Pulve. You know, nobody want to see that. And Pulve immediately asked for a purse bid because he didn't want to negotiate with Jarrell Miller team. See, that tell you, the IBF rule, you could jump straight to a purse bid if you think negotiations ain't going to go good. So he was not, all the negotiation they did, it was a waste of time. You know, he never wanted to fight Miller, and Miller never wanted to go out the country and really fight Pulve. So Miller going to continue to fight dead man and old man, and Pulve about to fight Fury and possibly get a shot at fight Anthony Joshua. And Miller still believing old Eddie Sherm, you know, Eddie Perm, that Eddie going to deliver Anthony Joshua to him. He still believe that. You know what I'm saying? You know, he like the house slave that still believing they going to be free one day if they clean up the house good enough. Or if they cook the food good enough. But y'all know what it is. It's TBC and more. Don't forget we got the new College Sports page popping. Me and Cali Enigma College Sports TV, the link in the description. And I want y'all to subscribe to the Cali Enigma Boxing Network. I'm going to put his link in the description. You like Real Trill Sports Network, you like Real Trill Sports, you like real good boxing talk, go ahead and check the link in there. I'm going to put the link to the article where he ducked Pulve is real. And check my links in the description on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Do some good work. Don't forget to share, subscribe, hit the bell icon. We're going live in a minute. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. We gone.